Well, how'd you like the new transition? What game is the vomiting sprite from? Hang on, which one? Oh, oh, that guy. He's actually taking a dump. Oh, the one on the left. Police Quest 3, I say? I'd like to say, I think it's Police Quest 3. Oh, there we go again. I can't remember exactly. I think it's Police Quest 3. The sprite art looks a bit Police Questy. So I'm gonna say Police Quest 3. Chankus will know. All right, more of this shit. Turn the cycles down a little bit. It's been a hot minute, hasn't it? Oh, this is gonna get very loud, isn't it? No, actually, it's good. So it's been a hot minute, so I'm not entirely sure what happened the last time, but I'm sure we'll find out. Can I not get into restore a game? You have to watch this. Well, I suppose it's not the entire intro, which is good. Let's see. Let's turn the mouse sensitivity down just a tad. All right, so what were we doing? Day 2. What happened the last time? We went to a yacht, and we cleared up a domestic situation, rescued soon-to-be single mom and their kid, and then we took the mom and kid home for dinner, and our creepy uncle showed up, and we took them to the beach, and we found a piece of driftwood, and I think that's it. So I don't know. Something interesting is probably going to happen. Maybe we should try and talk to this guy and see how things progress. You threw a stick to a dog 500 times. I remember that. All right, Barry. Oh, this shit again. Well, let's go get briefed then. He walks with a curious slump. All right, good morning, crew. Today's briefing will be cut short because I have a bunch of music I need to go compose. Mr. Ken Allen. Nothing really new to pass on to you anyway. Okay, one thing before I dismiss you for inspection. The captain's ill today, so yours truly here will be running the show. And you better be looking sharp. Not flat. That's a musician's joke. Harrison and Ryan, I want to word with you in the hall right after briefing. Oh, strategic greed. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, you blew your money away on this super chat. Absolutely. Sorry to hear that. I blew myself. Oh, there's Ken Allen's sprite. Seems as though you had a bad day yesterday, Ryan. Our illustrious DA not. Oh, this shit. That's right. Yeah, so the wife beater was released, and the two dudes that we stopped, the traffic stop that had guns from some sort of big heist, the one that everyone's looking for, were also released for some reason. Even though the entire police force is apparently looking for these people. So yeah, that's a big crock, and here's our wingman. Officer shits his pants. Sometimes you just have to grin and bear it. We'll get it next time. All right. Microphone seems a bit far away. There you go. I think that's a little better. So, parking lot, you say? Parking lot inspection. This is not the parking lot. Parking lot is over here. Ooh. Oh, this looks very official. We're gonna get inspected by Ken Allen. Forgot to check if your piece was clean. I believe I cleaned it yesterday, or in the last day. Uh-oh. Oh, we're gonna get our ass chewed out, aren't we? Why are those first two guys just fondling their gun? Oh shit. No, don't blow your own head off. Ryan, you're looking really good. You're really looking good there. Oh, this thing's cleaner than my mama's wash. Thanks, Ken. That's a bit weird, but your dad would be proud. Stop fondling your pistols, goddammit. Why are they all looking over there? What's happening over there? Not gonna comment on any of the other people. Is he gonna ask us trivia questions? I really hope not. Oh, he just ran back inside. So that's it. He just wanted to see our piece. So that was it, really. That was drop trout in parking lot. Oh, okay. So that was the that's the inspection save game. I suppose we can just keep saving over the temp save. Well, I guess we're off. Oh, no rush. Let me just quickly see if I need to call someone in. Wait. Well, I thought I was supposed... Oh. Take ticket book. Apparently I put it back. Also the Miranda card and everything. It says something about... use your ticket book on the car parked on the side street. What side street? Alright. Well, I'm just going to pretend I didn't see that. And go someplace. Maybe the jail. And ask why they released our boy. I'm not going to look at the... not going to look at the walkthrough just yet. I'll just pretend we know everything. We could also check in on child safety thing, whatever that's called, protective services. See how the kid's doing. I say first we go to City Hall and jail and yell at some people. Maybe Ken Williams in here. Information. Roberta, I wish to have information about why you guys are so shit at your job. You look like you're healing nicely after our last meeting. Maybe regular visit. What happened? Anything's worth. Is it because she thinks she burned us? She didn't. Keeping busy, Jimbo. Oh, that's a blast from the Black Dahlia days. Alright, you guys got absolutely nothing. What about you? What do you got to say for yourself? Hi Larry, how's it feel to be running this? Blah, 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 blah. Well, if no one's gonna answer any of my questions. Hi Delandau, what happened at the last meeting? What meeting? I don't know. Well, everyone we arrested on day one walked scot-free, so guess we're all good. Joe, we could go and see how the dude on the yacht is doing. He's out. Maybe he just wants to chat. Maybe we can... Oh, shit. 10:35 at the Bikini Hut. Fucking there. Respond code 2. Okay. Let's have a quick look. What are we supposed to call in? 10-4? Is that it? Dispatch. 10-4? All right. We're off. Okay, it still said something about use your ticket book on the car parked on the side street at Jemison and Ryan. The fuck is Jemison and Ryan? Or Jameson? It's because there's that whiskey brand or whatever this is called, Jemison, and my buddy Michael is... Oh, here. Hang on. Let's just do this real quick. So, an old car is parked illegally on the side street. All right, let's just do that, and because I'm sure this is just for points and shit. So, where's my ticket book? Is that my ticket book? Yes. Let's just do that real quick. She said you healed after the last meeting, so I'm wondering what you did when you healed. I don't know. That's a mystery to me as well. Wow. Look at him standing up straight. Cucumbers at the supermarket aren't that straight. He looks like he's about to fall over. All right, now let's actually go where we're supposed to go. The famed bikini huts. Where's the hut of bikinis? Right there. Ooh, probably should have saved before I went here. What's going on, Doug, you useless fuck? DUI, he's locked himself in the car and won't come out. You seem awfully chipper about that, Doug. You're making this up? No way, I'm not that original. We've got to find a way to get him out of there. Oddly smooth animation of his grinning little Colgate portrait right there. Tried to talk him out. He doesn't seem to want to listen to me. He's lost in his own little world. As are you, apparently. Is it because you're parked near something called Bikini Hut? Well, let's see what we can come up with. Alright. Save our game. Bikini Hutty. Nice bit of funky music there. Hi from a person who often got arrested. Oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, I saw Summer in the chat earlier. Hi, Summer, first of all. And that reminded me, if anyone's going to be at Adventure X this year, I am officially going. It was a little touch and go there. I was going to make it there last year when they started up again. I was really sad that I didn't get to go. There's a link for you in the chat. Thanks, Summer. So in London, Adventure X, drop by if you can. I'll be there, yeah, the whole weekend. And yes, Grundislav, who is also here, hi, Francisco, can pick me up again. At some point, your back is going to break. No, wait, I'm light as a feather. Yeah, for those of you not in the know, there was an after party at one of the Adventure X's many, many years ago, and it was getting a bit late at night, and next thing I know, Francisco just hoisted me over his head and started spinning me in the air. This is an actual thing that happened. And for my American friend or North American friends, if you're going to Portland Retro Game Expo this year, I will also be there. So, which is why Adventure X was a bit touch and go, because I'll be going to PRGE and Adventure X, and they're all in like the span of a month. So, well, that's going to be great. Also, at Portland Retro Game Expo, there's going to be a panel on Space Quest. Mark Crow and Ken Allen and a bunch of lovely panelists. And guess who's moderating it? Little old me. So I actually get to moderate a panel on my favorite game series of all time. Wasn't there Adventure X where you bragged about having 50k subscribers on YouTube? No, that was that was the Adventure Game Fanfare in Tacoma, where I went to dinner with Francisco and Dave Gilbert and Julia Minamata and the voice of Guybrush Threepwood, Dominic Armato. And I was sitting next to Dominic, and it was late. I was hungover. I hadn't slept properly in 3 days, and I blurted out just to seem interesting. I was quiet most of the evening, just to seem slightly interesting. I just blurted out, "Oh, well, I'm getting near 100,000 subscribers on YouTube." The truth is, it was only 10,000, and because I'm so bad at numbers, I somehow threw in an extra zero there. So I just casually just talked myself up for no fucking reason whatsoever on pure accident. And it wasn't until like much later in the evening when the dinner was over and I looked at my own subscriber count, I was like, oh wait, no, oh god, no. So I had to sheepishly tell Dominic the next morning that I think I may have misspoken, and I told Dave Gilbert pissed himself laughing. They all knew I'm a complete fuck up, so it's not like, yeah, like, it's just embarrassing. Oh, Dominic will be at Adventure X. Oh, good. I'm gonna tell him I'm near 500,000 subscribers now. Oh, Francisco picked Adventure X over PRG. Cool. Yeah. Well, Adventure X is more like hardcore adventure games. PRGE is more of a retro games convention and seem to be more focused on like retro console arcade games and stuff like that. It's only like in the recent couple of years, maybe just recent last year, really, that they started focusing a bit on adventure games as well. And they had My Band. Well, they didn't have My Band out, but we were promoted via the convention. Era 47 played last year. And so last year they had a Phantasmagoria panel, they had an FMV panel, and I had a adventure game musicians panel that I moderated with the Fat Man and Neil Grandstaff and Ken Allen, and Ken Allen is always there, and Al Lowe, and Mark Siebert. Never met Mark Siebert before. That was really, really cool. And we played our cover like at the concert. He was at the concert because he was also performing there as tribute to Roberta Vaughn. And we finished the show with our version of Girl in the Tower from King's Quest VI, which he wrote the music for. And if you haven't heard our cover of Girl in the Tower, I'll just tell you, it starts out fairly normal, you know, piano, two vocalists singing about how much they love each other, and then all of a sudden it just turns into early Metallica speed metal, and then it goes back to being fairly normal, and just Ken Allen was sitting next to Mark Siebert, and the look on his face was just priceless. When we got to the speed metal bit, that was great. Oh, Francisco was on a panel with Josh Mandel at Long Island Retro Gaming Expo a couple of weeks ago. Awesome. Wow. Well, yeah, so I'm going to be at Portland Retro Game Expo in October, and Adventure X in November. Wait, is that? Hang on. I should make sure I don't give out any information that's not entirely accurate, because I seem to do that a lot. So my memory's completely non-existent. All right, so October, yes. October is Portland Retro Game Expo, and November is Adventure X. So I wasn't wrong on that one, but let's arrest someone. We've been staring at our buddy here for quite some time. Probably should get back on our vehicle and call in some numbers, like we've arrived on scene and shit. I haven't got the manual. I should go see if I can find the manual. See if I can guess what I'm supposed to dial in. Let me just do quick games. PQ. I've got all my Police Quest games under one folder, and since Blue Eyes is technically the redheaded stepchild of Police Quest, it's in my Police Quest folder. Now we just wait 6 million years for Foxit to open the PDF. Might actually show you what's going on. This is the exciting part. And so here we are. Yeah, that's about right. I think we can zoom in a bit there. Thank you. Oh, here we are. Police radio code. So, arrived at scene 1097. I suspect we need to do that. 1097. Let's start with that. I'm going to put that over here next to my walkthrough, and then I'm going to remember to turn back to this. Oh, hi, throwaway account 1054. 10 out of 10. No notes on the username. Fucking perfect. First time catching you live. I don't really enjoy playing adventure games. Me neither, but big fan of your videos. Thanks. Very happy to have you here. I just had a quick look at my face cam and it is hideous. I'm just going to turn the gain up a bit. This always happens. Like, it keeps getting darker and darker, and I have the same amount of light in my room. Yeah, that's still fine. Frame rate is still okay. There we are. 1054. What police code is that? Who knows? 1050. No. 1054. I did not say 1054, did I? Arrived at scene 1097. There we are. That's it, right? I don't need to radio reception good, radio reception poor, received message. 10-4. I think we did that. Subject check 1027. We should do that. Ooh, got a point for that. License number 2 Henry David Ida 460. I hope we don't need to remember that. Stand by. Oh, here we go. No wants or warrants. 10-4. I think we're okay then. No outstanding warrants or anything, so I think we should be safe. Nevertheless, there should be a temp safe. What else can you tell me, dude? We've got to get him out of there, Jake. Stop fucking smiling about it. Alright. I don't think we need to flash our badge. Because that's not what we do here. Oh, hi. He's drunk. I can smell it from here. Good afternoon, officer. Please step out of the vehicle, sir. You're fucking tipped. I think I just fine right here. He's not gonna listen. Oh, fucking... Draw your gun. Okay, I guess not. Do we drag his ass out? No, we don't. Miranda? No. Nope. No, Pat. Let's just write him a ticket. No? You're kind of parked in a strange spot, sir. Don't you bother me while I'm drinking. Oh, so open carry is illegal, but he's got a brown paper bag on it. Is drinking in your car technically drinking on private property? I'm not an American. I don't know laws like this, but there's some very strange laws. Like, you can't drink on an open street in most places in America. No one bats a fucking eye here in Denmark if you like walk down the street with a beer can. People are used to it. Most likely everyone else is doing it. Why does your partner look like Mike Dawson from Tarkus? These are not questions you should be asking. Alright, he's still having a bit of a drink. Guy's not driving, so did you pull him? I can't remember. Did we pull him over, or did Dougie here pull him over, or was he just sitting there? I have a feeling I don't just drag his ass out, but we'll give it a shot. Don't bother me when I'm drinking. Okay, fine. I guess I won't. Seems fine to me. What's all this paper we're carrying around? This is a note from the DA dismissing the charges. I did not know we had that. Oh, we should go hand that into the courthouse. Yeah, he's just sitting there drinking. He's destroying evidence. No, he's fine. It's fine. Mr. Sewell says, I think the song went something like, "Here in my car, I feel safe as a wall." I don't know if you know this, but Gary Newman is one of my favorite artists of all time. I've seen him. He came to Denver. He actually came to the town where I live in. Played a gig in this really small venue, in my like he went and did the big places in Denmark. He went to Copenhagen. He went to Aarhus, which is like the two biggest venues we've got, and then he went to he did a third gig in my town, which has this teeny tiny little venue. It was like, I don't know, 200 or 300 people there, and I was like standing up right next to the stage, and he fucking crushed it. Amazing show. I don't know, it's just someone drops a Gary Newman reference, I go on a tangent. That's how this works. Let's hook him out, crowbar him out. Here in my car, I drink and I cry. Handcuff him? Well, this is official use, isn't it? Do we go and ask what? Oh, no time for pleasure. That's Miranda. Do we arrest him? I guess not. And talking to him just says, don't bother me when I'm drinking. While I'm drinking. Do we call for backup? Car door, hook hand, yeah. $10:13. Let's have a weather check. Be advised, no change in weather anticipated. Okay, well, let's call for backup. Emergency. Officer needs assistance. I don't think we're that far ahead, but let's have a 1035 backup requested. That is what we do. Okay. What is your situation? Well, disregard last transmission. Please observe proper radio discipline. Why the fuck did I get a point for it? Emergency. Officer needs assistance. 1099. Interestingly, 1099 is not listed here. It is listed in the manual. And the manual is blocking the walkthrough, so now I can't read what I'm actually supposed to do. Oh, we did a subject check. We arrived at the scene, 1097. Okay, well. More cops with a few crates of beer. That would be great. Does he live there? Do I look in his trunk? The trunk is locked. The trunk is a separate object. So now because I looked at the trunk and I clicked the trunk, can I ask him about the trunk? Oh, wait. I clicked the front of the car. 1077. Beer me, bro. Don't bother me while I'm drinking. Oh, so the front of the car is just him. The back of the car, the trunk of the car is locked. Can I have the keys, sir? I guess not. Can I get in the passenger seat? Oh, no, it's one of those cars where the front door, you have to tip the seat down to get into the backside. Which Police Quest is this? It's technically the Police Quest 4 that never happened. It's the redheaded stepchild of the Police Quest series. It's the one game that Jim Walls did outside of Sierra after he left Sierra after Police Quest 3. He did Blue Force, which is this with the frankly humongous interface here. Get in the car and get wasted with him? That's what I tried. And an Officer Dick Squeezer here is no help. Got to get him out of there, Jake. Well, fucking do something. It's not the time for friendly camaraderie. I wasn't trying to be friendly. I was trying to throttle him. Just show him my badge. No, that never works. What is this? Boat rental coupe. Hey, would you like to go sailing? No? I'm fucking stumped. Alright, that's the... Oh, yeah, he had a funny name. Forêt Follet. Yeah, that's the dude we've been chasing, and we stopped two dudes in the last chapter. They were hauling guns or some shit, and it was very clear. We tested the guns and the bullets they were hauling around. They matched whatever armed robbery this Follet guy did, and it was crystal clear, and they've just been released. Dude, I'm stuck. It's walkthrough time. I don't know what to do. There's 3 hotspots in total here. So, try to talk to the man, return to your car, send 1097, open your partner's trunk. Okay, I did not think of that. Anything in the trunk that might help us? I don't know. I'll open it so you can take a look. Okay, didn't think of that. I suppose if he knew there was something in the trunk. He doesn't even know what's in his fucking trunk, does he? This is the trunk. That's a first aid kit and a roadside emergency kit. Can we have both? Oh dear, what is this now? Flares and a spring-loaded punch. Don't need the flares, but we'll have the spring-loaded punch, I guess. What is a spring-loaded punch anyway? Do I flick this into his face and he just loses an eye and we can carry him off? This is a spring-loaded center punch. Alright, in his face it goes. Burn the car. I guess that one with the trunk is on me. Oh! Oh, now he gets out. Up you go, sir. Messy, but it worked. Are you allowed to break someone's window if they don't pose an immediate threat? Because this car is parked and he's drinking his beverages in a paper bag. He's not technically breaking any laws, is he? Public intoxication, maybe? but he's not like walking the streets. He's sitting in his car. I don't know. I don't know if that's technically against the law in the US. It seems like an overreaction to bust the dude's window. Nicely done. Sorry about the locked door. Also first. I guess we cuff him and then we interrogate him. It's your bus, Doc. You better cuff the guy. DUI? Oh, they did say it was a DUI, but open container. But it's in a paper bag. He wasn't driving. No, I don't know what the DUI is, because maybe he was a menace. Maybe he was driving. Oh, Doug pulled him over. That's what happened. So I literally thought he was just parked outside his trailer and having a beer or something. No, but right, Doug pulled him over. That's the reason. This is the one time when it's really nice to be a motor officer. You get to haul in our friend here and book on. Oh, that's not necessary. I can walk home from here. Ride's free. You'll enjoy it. Well, okay. I guess the fresh air would do us both good. Thanks, Ossifer. Anytime. Here's your punch bag. You can handle it from here. I'm going to get back to my patrol. All right, Doug. Something tells me you could have worked this out yourself, but because literally all we got to solve this puzzle was in your custody already. I guess we dispatch Roma 1. I'm going to pull up the manual here. I'm trying to do this right. I will consult the walkthrough if things go sideways. So, 10:15, prisoner in custody. And backup request arrived at scene. Cleared scene, 10:98. Yeah, we're good. And now I am going to go to the courthouse and show that fucking piece of paper that said that those douchebags were let out, because I have a feeling that is something I could have done, but instead I just chatted to them like a dumbass. So where was that? This thing. Note from the DA, Steward fucking cock, dismissing the charges against Bradford Green, Tyrone Walker, and this guy. So information, please. Information, please. Not even... What the heck just happened there? Not even this guy in here, even though it's probably not his fault. Also useless. So who do we talk to about that, I wonder? In some parts of the US, it is a DUI even if you don't start the car, but you're drinking with the keys in your pocket. They have to be out of arm's reach. You can't really start a car with your keys in the pocket. That's not really how keys work, but I don't know. Where else can we go? We could go to Child Protective Services and check up on the kid. I have a feeling nothing is going to happen there. We might as well do it. Night has suddenly fallen. Yep, absolutely nothing to do here. Door locked, window locked. We can't take any of the toys. Can't steal toys from the kids, so leaving. Now, on the couch, drinking Jack Daniels, keys in my pocket, you're a DUI. No, but if you're in your car, presumably in the driver's seat, you're drinking, car's not on, you're parked, but your keys are in your pocket, then you're DUIing. Oh, right. I suppose you've got a point, Toast. If Toast points. You could start your car with the keys in your pocket if you have one of those fancy ignition keys. Like you don't have to actually stick the key in and turn the ignition. I wasn't thinking, because my car needs a good old twist and turn thing. Where else can we go? Marina, Tony's Bar, Alley Cat, go back to the police department. I don't really want to waste any time, so let me just see where the walkthrough wants me to go. Cuff him, return to your bikes on 1098, 1015, drive anywhere, and you will end up home. I haven't. Guess I'll go to the marina. It says I'll just end up home, but it doesn't seem like it. Let's go see if the yacht is still there. Just real quick. Hey, it's my new sippy cup. You like? Got it a couple of days ago. I really love it because I need a big gulp of water, honestly. Me big boy, me big gulp of water. It's a lovely color. And the yacht is gone. Straight kid, imagine growing up on Tsunami games. Not a lot of games to grow up on, honestly. Didn't they did like 2 or 3 games. One of them was like a softcore porn game. And then they went out of business. I guess I'll go to Grandma Franny's if that's what it wants me to do. It says I'll end up there at some point, but I'll just go there on my own, I guess. Damn, slow down. Everything appears to be in order, and off we fuck. Okay, we missed a trigger. Definitely missed a trigger. Take the paper from your mail slot in the police department. Did we miss something at the police department? Possibly. Wait, hang on. We weren't. It thinks we went back to the marina. Interesting, if true. Alright. Employee entrance. In a deluxe paint font. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful deluxe paint font. I miss it. What would be the worst point-and-click adventure to give to your friend while saying, hey, adventure games are great, check this one out? Blue Ice. No contest. Blue Ice. So, go check out my Blue Eyes video. I'm not shilling, I'm just saying, that is the weirdest fucking game I've ever played. You hate that font? I love it. I have so many good memories of fucking around with deluxe paint when I was like pre-teen, like 9, 10 years old or something. Alright, so pick shit up, see if there's anything. Nothing here seems to have any relevance whatsoever. And this is locked, and I don't know. Mr. Sully still fuck around with deluxe paints. Ooh, demo scene artist panel. Dude, the demo scenes, especially in the 90s, were. Oh, I guess the demo scene has always been fucking amazing. I was not in the demo scene as a kid. I was not that smart. I did tracker music, but I was not old enough to be in any like demo scene group. I can still work like Impulse Tracker and Scream Tracker too and shit like that. But yeah, the demo scene's always fascinated me, but I was never part of it. What was I gonna say? I forget. Oh, right. Deluxe Paint and Autodesk Animator were my 2 like creative juice flowers when I was a kid. I shit at it, but I like making little flick animations in Autodesk Animator, and just Deluxe Paint was just it was fun. I could like pretend I was creating a game even though I didn't know how to program. Didn't know Adventure Game Studio had not been invented at the time, obviously. I seriously have no idea what to fucking do. 1097 was me being available, wasn't it? Or is it 1098? Shit. Did we go back to Bikini Hut and see if we missed something? Clearly we didn't. And we went to the courthouse and let's just go anywhere, I guess. This car is still illegally parked. The ticket is gone. Do we write them another ticket? What is this place anyway? The offices of Jemison and Ryan. The offices of who? What are you? Jake, I'm glad you came by. You haven't found anything else on the beach, have you? Oh, it's the dingbat who came to dinner last night. Not since the crate piece. You know, I've been thinking about that. I even called the ATF to see if I could get them to check out some of the Channel Islands. They said, we don't have enough for an investigation. I think they're wrong. Let's look at the map. Okay, I seem to have stumbled onto a trigger of some sort. Maybe the walkthrough just skipped this part. His walk cycle was all shades of waddly. It's just a guess, but with the currents the way they are, that piece of crate could have come from one of these Channel Islands. Let's check it out. Let's hop on a speedboat. Fuck today. We'll just call in sick. Too many islands. We could look for a year and never find a thing. We need more information. A solid lead. Something. You have a very flat nose, sir. Okay, but what? Better get back to work. I'll try and stop by later. Okay, if you find anything that might shed any more light on your folks' case, bring it in. I will keep pushing the DTF guys. Although they are busy this time of year. Wait, can I poke around your office a bit? This computer doesn't have a keyboard. This machine requires a piece of microfiche being inserted. Okay, so it's not a keyboard, it's one of those lovely ones. Okay. Is that an anvil? Is that supposed to be a coffee machine? It is. Interesting. Alright, is this a paper cutter? It's a fax machine. With capital letters. Okay, so I guess we got that out of the way. Where's the exit? There. What is he, an insurance salesman? Or here, let's have a look at the sign. Sign? No, I didn't want to go back in. I clicked on the sign. Ryan's a turd. Sorry, I have no sense of self. I'll just be leaving. The ATF guys are DTF. Absolutely, Summer. Did I fuck the game? Did I must have missed a trigger. Oh, do we seriously have to start over? Wait, what? Oh, I hear things. Jesus! We just got run the fuck over. Are we dead? Yes, we are. No, we're not. Oh dear. What? Those two were smiling. That was weird. But I guess we just got run over and went to the hospital, and now we're getting wheeled around in our Mr. Burns pose. Wow, this is peak FMV. Not by now. Alright, well, I guess the trigger is done. I'll get the door, Jake. You stay off that knee. Thanks, Gran. I appreciate it. He still looks fucking gormless. He looks like a hamster. Lyle, it's good to see you. Hi, Franny. Is Jake up and around? No, he broke every bone in his body. He's got his legs stretched out on the couch. Come on in. Granny walks a bit funny, too. I think she might be one of those monsters from They Live. Hi, Tiger. How goes the recovery? The leg is pretty stiff and sore, but mostly I'm just going stir crazy. You've been sitting here all day. I've been sitting around the house for weeks. Weeks! Okie dokie, smokes. Easy, Jake. You're lucky to be alive. Yeah, but it's still hard to be cooped up like this. So from now on, we play as this other dude whose name I've already forgotten. You know, kid, you're not doing anybody any good sitting around here waiting for your disability leave to be up. We've been here for weeks. I guess we weren't really doing much anyway, like the mystery hadn't really kicked in yet, but... Why don't you come down to the office and give me a hand? Job. I think it'll do you good to get out of the house and keep your mind working. I could sure use you. That coffee isn't going to brew itself. The exercise will keep my knee from getting so stiff. You know, that might not be such a bad idea. Do you think you could have told me this like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago? Can I get you something cold to drink? Like a beer. We confiscated an awful lot of it off that other guy. You stay here. Yeah, don't exercise. Dramatic music as he stabs Granny for no reason. Oh, flashback. Oh no. Oh, I thought... I heard something. Someone's in the house. Oh, it's Jim himself, isn't it? Oh my god, the dad's huge. Check it out, Jake. Don't make eye contact. Get out of my armpit. You stay here. Was he pointing an imaginary gun at his dad? Why did we suddenly get PTSD over a can of soda? Lyle, how much do you know about my parent apostrophe's murder? Stop where that apostrophe goes. Best way to answer that, Jake, is for you to come down to the office and take a look at the file I have on the case. His eyes aren't moving, by the way. The rest of his face is moving, but his eyes are staying like completely stationary. That is unnerving as hell. I've got to get going, but I wanted to give you this first. I had these printed up for the business. Come on down to the office when you're up for it. Thanks, Lyle. I will. Off we fuck. That's a Pepsi. Are we sponsored? Here, have these $50. You look like you can use it. I know where your address is, dude. I was there like 10 minutes before I got run over. It's a calendar. Why do I have a calendar? What's shaking, Gran? What's that? Can't hear you over the waterfalls. Didn't even put the can back. Did he gulp the entire fucking thing in one go? Because that's impressive. TV. Can I shout at the TV? Can I walk? I'm fine. I'm fine. What is the big deal? Look at how spry I am. Don't go outside. You'll just get Waylon all fired up. It takes me hours to get the silly dog calmed down. I wasn't going outside. I was gonna bump into the fridge. You can't afford to put on any more weight. Don't you sass me, game. Guess we're not going in here today. Oh, maybe we are. Maybe we're not. Can I do that again, please? Okay. I guess we are done in here, aren't we? We did the whole password thing, I think. Wacky. Oh, right. These are the only other 3 games that the Tsunami guys ever did. Letter. Jackie, we know this one. Co-op, password. I think we did that one as well. Get the fuck off the table. Thank you. $172. That was for the safe, wasn't it? The password for this one is not 172. was not it. So what is the password for this? Since you're not close enough. I wasn't clicking on the chair, game. There's a book on the chair. Oh, guess we're not doing that either. I guess we're not doing this right now. We'll come back to that. Pistachio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's amazing. I've got the same combination on my luggage. Oh, it's the middle of the night, but I guess we're off. I guess we're off. Thank you. Oh, they actually tinted the colors, is what I was going to say. They tinted the colors to make it look a bit more like nighttime. The password is your father's birthday, January 12, 1934. 1, 2, 3, 4. Harden, throwback question. Fate of Atlantis video ever get fixed? Take one look at my channel, and the answer will become very apparent. The answer is yes. Incidentally, it's yes. So we go back to, what was it? Hardy and Tardy. Jemison and Ryan. Also, he's an attorney is what he is. Why does he have a funny hat? Hi, Lyle. Thought about what you said. Getting out would be good for me. That's great. I'm glad you're here. He's wearing a black hat here. The hat in the sprite is brown. Alright, I got an errand to run. You wait here. I'll be back in a few minutes. So, what do you want me to do? Just sit down? It's a very stilted walking animation, but okay. You don't have time to sit around. What? I thought your leg was all fucked up. Let's go through his shit. Lyle's desk is private. Not for long. Oh, hello. What's this? Inside the file are a newspaper clipping and several police forms describing what little is known about the night of the murders. You wish you had not seen the pictures taken at the scene. Oh, I get that. What is this now? Scanning the newspaper article on your parent '(S) murder causes you to remember back to that terrible night. Well, what else would? Jake, hide in the closet. Oh, it's flashback time again. Jake, hide in the closet. Jake, hide in the closet. How many times do I have to tell you? Heavy metal dude rocks up to the massive bed. Dang. Okay, I'm glad we did that. What was the, okay. That's great. Solitary evidence bag catches your eye, contains a strip of microfiche. All right. Can I have a new save game, please? No. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We get 8 save games. Max. Ooh. Oh, cheating bastard. Oh, you got a raid. Hey. Hi, guys. That is a lot of people. Welcome to a very dull stream. I've just realized that I only get 8 save games for this shit. That was technically supposed to be a temp save. Probably should have saved right after I got run over. What was the last save I did before that? That was at the Bikini Hut. So I'm gonna have to do a little housekeeping. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do this real quick. And then once I get run over by the car, I'll save again at the house, at Granny's house. Because I want to be able to go back and see that cutscene of his parents. Do you know, actually, no. Do you know what? I don't actually need to do that. I'm going to save this again. Call it Lyle's office 10, because we're going to have to do a little housekeeping here. Lyle's office post flashback. And then we're actually going to quit the game. And now we're going to have to do some fucking housekeeping. So, make dear save 1. Copy all saves to save 1. Did I do that right? It's been a long time since I used DOS. But yes, we did. Now, delete all saves and start again. No, I need to keep the first one. Otherwise, we don't have a save game to start. I'm not smart. I'm not smart. I did reload. That was a... Oh, hey, Jengus. Good to see you. Hope I'm up for it. So now we have no save games. That is a problem. So quit. I'm gonna need to copy 0001.save into here. Yes. Now we can blue. For some reason, we still have to watch him ride his motorcycle into work every time we start the game. Wait, there was a question earlier in the chat that I saw out of the corner of my eye, and I didn't really have time to reply to it. Matt RX from Twitch asked, have you heard of the Ringworld game that Tsunami developed? Yes, in fact, Ken Allen designed Return to Ringworld. And I've told the story before, but like briefly, Ken went to visit me many years ago. Slept on my couch, and we had a great time chatting into the wee hours of the morning. And I had just finished reading the first Ringworld book, and he just said, "Whoa, I designed a Ringworld game." It was the only game that Ken actually designed, as well as doing the music for and all that. And I said, "Wow, I'd like to play that." And then we went online, went to an abandonware site, found the game. And I said, "Oh shit, well, it's abandonware." And Ken looks at me and says, "I designed it. You might as well pirate it." And so I did. I pirated the game right in front of him and played through it a bit. I actually finished it after he left, because he was only there for one day, 2 days actually. So I finished it, and it was all right. I haven't played the first one though, only the second one. So yes, I am aware, and I have read one Ringworld novel. Alright, so we have to save game manage this bitch. Fucking A, dude. Alright, so we got Le Microfiche. Stick that in there. Got a point for doing the obvious. That is not how I remember Microfiche's working, but anyway. Lieutenant Lyle Jemison was the investigating officer. I suspect that was our friend back there. John and Jackie. And we're Jack as well, Jack Ryan. So we're actually Jack Jr. Okay. Alright, it's a bit of reading time, I think. Cause of death, single gunshot wound, massive trauma to the chest. Our mom got multiple gunshot wounds, resulting in massive trauma to the chest and head. But she took it the worst, I guess. Bullet fragments removed from the body could not be identified. And Daddy's bullet exited him after passing through the chest. Sucks. Evidence found at scene. The remains of a single bullet were taken from the south wall of the computer room. We could go back there and check. While disfigurement of the bullet prevents positive identification, the rifling marks found do not preclude the possibility that a 9mm Parabellum was the murder weapon. Fragments are stored under evidence tag this shit. The bullet is stored under evidence tag this shit. I really hope I don't have to write that down, but I think I will just in case. Let's see. Fragments 1134-76356. Bullet 1134-76357. I have noted it. Fucking hope I don't have to actually do it. So I'm gonna go talk to our friend at the precinct. See if I can't look at those. 3 cartridge cases were found at the scene. 1 in the computer room near the male victim. 2 cases were found in the bedroom near the female victim. So wait. Were they killed at the same house that I'm currently, like at Granny's house? Because you would think... Yeah, it's not the same house, is it? No. Anyway, 2 cases were found in the bedroom near the female victim. Each case bears the head stamped 9mm AG and identical scratch marks caused by ejection from a semi-automatic pistol with an overhead ejector mechanism. The cartridges are stored under evidence tech. Oh my god. Alright. Cartridge. Please tell me I don't have to look this shit up. Okay, that's the cartridge. Probable murder weapon based on the evidence, 9mm Parabellum Luger. Okay. Photograph of the 3 cartridge cases. Please tell me I don't have to memorize this. And that is the last. Okay. Well, I'm glad we did that. And he's back. Sorry, wasn't snooping. You can't prove I was. Oh, I'm just going to stand here and piss in the coffee maker. In the anvil coffee maker. Stand up straight, son. There must be something we're overlooking. I don't know, kid. Checked everything. We need more information. Well, how about I go get the shit out of evidence? It's against the law, but I think so is breaking someone's window. In a parked car. Can I fondle your balls? It would accomplish nothing except for immense satisfaction. Yeah, all right. I'm leaving. No problem. Oh well, I guess we're off duty, so we can do anything. All right, I just had a quick look over the walkthrough here. The password at the computer is actually fairly easy. I guess you're supposed to just divine that from like just trying shit out. So, letter here says, Jackie, so thankful to have a blah, 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 love John. And then there's Cobb, which is password protected, and the password is just Jackie. How are you... What kind of an idiot uses his wife's name as the password? Anyway, this file contains a set of financial ledger pages and a blueprint for a warehouse. The ledger pages refer to payments for shipments of automatic weapons. Okay, a couple questions about that. Was there a hint I missed that it was... Ow, my fucking tailbone. Was there a hint I missed that this could possibly be the password? Because that's a stupid ass password. Like, people do not use their spouse's name for passwords, or their pets' names, or Mulder's password from the X-Files. That's common sense 101. A romantic. But also, how are you supposed to divine that is the solution? Because you would think we knew our mother's name. I mean, it could have been his name, could have been grandma, it could have been... Here, it was... There's one thing I was thinking. Like, the trophy was presented to your grandfather back in 1976 when it was voted Best Santa Claus of the season. When I looked at that, I thought maybe the password was Santa Claus. But I wasn't going to try it because I figured there was going to be one more step of, like, a clue. Instead of me just sitting there trying to brute force the password by trying everything. It could literally be anything. Like, I don't even know what the character limit was. It could be literally everything. So that's a bit weird. Either I missed something. Like, is the hint supposed to be that there's a text file of a letter to his wife on his computer? Because that's not a hint. that's not even better. Like, am I supposed to divine that just because that is on the computer? Because I was just looking at the case file in that other dude's office. That had his name on, or her name, both names on as well. He could have used his own name. He could have used his pet's name. He could have used literally anything. How am I supposed to guess that it's his wife's name? There's got to be some. I'm gonna give this game the benefit of the doubt on this one and say I missed something. I must have missed something. And yeah, I know, like Stray Gator said, 1993, like passwords were sort of a kind of thing. Like, you didn't need a password to log into your computer. You didn't need a password to access your email. There was no real email in 1993. So passwords were kind of a, it's not like it's a major security risk or anything. And it's actually kind of weird that someone would have a password protected file in 1993. We didn't really do that in 1993. But yeah, still, how was I supposed to guess that? I if there is no other hint and I'm wrong in giving this game the benefit of the doubt, that there is an additional hint I just haven't found, then that is fucking stupid. That is, people would have been walking in circles for ages and ages, and until they somehow like stumbled upon this. Just tried everything and anything. Names of places, people, cities, grandma, try to figure out what grandma's name is, all this shit, until they finally just tried, you know what, let's just try the wife's name, and boom, it works. That's not really solving a puzzle, is it? Oh well, I guess we can go back now. Now, a real point and click adventure game, like a properly designed point and click adventure game, would have given you some sort of additional clue to what the password would be. One thing, and this is something we frown upon and we ridicule today, but this is something that people did back in the 90s. They wrote passwords down, like on pieces of paper, and put them somewhere safe, and referred to them, because again, passwords were not a common thing in 1993. I was there, man. We didn't use passwords for pretty much anything. You gotta remember, this is pre-internet. There was no need to use passwords. So that's kind of novel. So people would write it down. I mean, even you've seen War Games, the Matthew Broderick movie, right? Like when he breaks into the school computer and he knows where they keep their passwords, because they change the password every week, but they write down the password. So, and he, goes and looks under the drawer. There's this little post-it note with all the passwords, all of them crossed out except for the last one, pencil, and then he goes and types it in. I've seen that movie 1,000 times. And again, that was pre-internet. Like he had a dial-up, telephone modem, all that sort of shit. So people wrote down their passwords. Now, it would be silly, but it would be period accurate for 1993 that he wrote down the password somewhere. And if we're talking like an adventure game puzzle, instead of just writing the password down, he would have written it in some sort of code so that only he could remember it. We would have to decipher the code. That's an adventure game puzzle. Trying everything, like every named city, date, event, postcode, like whatever. It could be Bikini Hut for all we know. Could have tried it. We could have been there for weeks and weeks. That is not a puzzle. That is trial and error. Fuck it. Anyway, rant over. There we go. Rant over now. There must be something we're overlooking. Yeah, but you're a complete idiot, aren't you? That's the calendar. Did we pick up the printout? Yes, we did. Blueprints and financial ledger. I found a computer file at home that might be something. Does the name Cobb mean anything to you? A couple of days before your mom and dad were killed. All right, let's just use the K word. We rousted some joker named Cobb down at Tony's bar, but he took off and we lost him, so that's what happened in the intro. I could never link Cobb to the murders. Were you trying? Cobb's name is on this file I found in my dad's stuff. You would think we would have stumbled upon this. Okay, like during the actual investigation, you didn't think to check Dad's computer? Maybe a computer disk is what your dad picked up. Cobb dropped something outside of Tony's bar, but I never found out what it was. Maybe a computer disk is what your dad picked up and copied it to his home computer, which is now in your grandma's house, unless grandma moved in and it's the same house. Again, I'm not entirely sure what the, like, so obviously when someone's parents die, they go to live with a relative or they go into the system. In this case, we went in with grandma. You would imagine grandma lived somewhere already. I don't think this is like a Japanese household kind of thing where she lived at home with them, because otherwise she would probably have been murdered as well. Head hurts. Is grandma in danger? Apparently not. Whoa. French TV once shared the Twitter password on a sticky note on screen in the office that they then filmed and broadcasted. That was in 2015. That sucks. There's a Danish what are they called? Like local TV station kind of thing. We don't really have local TV stations, but we sort of have, like, there used to be TV stations and they would occasionally cut into like local, it doesn't matter. There was a local TV station kind of thing, low budget production thing. This was back in the late 90s or something. This dude was going to show something on a computer in the studio, and he was going to show you, I don't know, he was going to show you how to use email or something. It was one of those like, and here's some boring shit that your parents might find interesting or something. And he's going to pull up his Hotmail account, is what it probably was, late 90s. And he types it into the search bar, and, you know, they've actually got screen recording, so you can see exactly what's going on the computer. They've got a close-up of the guy writing on the keyboard, and then they've got an insert of the actual screen. And he starts typing in the address bar, and, you know, the suggested box comes up, you know, the drop down of suggested, and it's just full of porn links. So national TV, because, you know, local TV station, but it's going out nationally. It's just, his fucking search history was right there. Beautiful. Kooky computer, yeah. No, it's no CSAM. Let's not even go there. No, it was regular, but it was top shelf. Grace, I hope there's like some YouTube video of that. I'm not gonna sit here and try and find it at the moment, but that was good shit. Wait, okay, so back to the game. What is this dude trying to tell me? So he's trying to rumble a dude named Cobb. Cobb took off and dropped something. Wait, oh, whoa. So this is before they were murdered. So this guy and Ryan's dad worked together. They were trying to arrest someone named Cobb. That's what happens in the intro. So that dude in the car along with this guy was Ryan's dad. Okay, okay, I got it, because this all sounded like this dude was trying to rumble someone named Cobb after his dad was murdered, but it's before. Okay, I'm on it. And apparently Cobb dropped something outside of Tony's bar, but he never found out what it was, so maybe Ryan's dad picked up a computer disk, copied it onto his computer, which would have been a security risk even in 1993. Viruses did exist. There's stuff about Cobb and another guy with the initials SC. We need more information on Cobb. We should go ask him about Loom. Well, do we go to the police station? Are you gonna lift a finger? What did he say? I've checked everything. We need more information. Okay, cool. Guess I'll be going then. Can you go to Tony's bar? Is the item he dropped still there? I think the item in question is probably a floppy disk that Dad then brought home and copied onto his own computer that he just never told Lyle about. And then he got shot. Also, what is the deal with this car that's still parked illegally that we already ticketed? It's been there for weeks now. We've not been like out and about for several weeks. The car is still parked illegally. No one's towed it. No one's done a fucking thing about it. Okay. Can we go to the police station? Can we just start asking around and shit? Like, I didn't see a records room or anything. Can we bail on our cop car and drive that sweet VW bug back to the station? We should be able to. It's clearly no one gives a shit. Plot twist, that's the chief of police's car. Hi. I guess I'm off duty, but got things to do, Barry. Okay. Oh, his name's Jake. So, Dad's name is Jack. No, wait. What's Dad's name? I forget. They all start with J. I'm just gonna click around and see if there's anything. This guy has nothing to offer me, even though I really want to check that those evidence things that they apparently have. I guess that's not really what we. This printout is useless. So, blueprints and financial ledgers. Obviously, they wouldn't know what to do with that at the courthouse. Dad's name was John, wife was Jackie, and we're Jake. What the fuck? So, John, not Jack. Oh, I gotcha. That is some George Lucas writing right there. Yes, it is. Well, let's go to Tony's. Probably temp save, because we might be walking into danger. Like, that dude wasn't here the last time. I don't know what the fuck I'm saving my game as. Cobb, how are you today? Can't complain. What can I do for you? You could look me in the eye when you're talking to me. I'm just looking around. Hello? No? Are you Cobb? The man at the shuffleboard apparently has no time for small talk. Well, I'm so glad we stuck around here. I see this on the table. That's a candle. So is that just a napkin or something? Do I pick up the candle? No. Why is it talking about candles? Did he say a well-stocked and decorated? I thought it said desecrated. Well-stocked and desecrated bar. Doskungen says, great to see you play this game. Was one of my favorites back in the day when I found it. Oh, well, maybe you can help me. Did you lose your hook when you got hit by the car? No, it's still here. I'm still carrying this hook around after weeks of sitting around on the sofa. Well, he said he lost something outside the bar. This would have been like, what, 10, 15 years ago? Is it in the drain? It's probably not still here. No, I didn't think so. What am I doing? Desiccated bar. Ah, dries you out, so you have to drink more. I see. Let's go to the walkthrough. After Lyle leaves, pick up the file. Yes. Microfiche uses in the reader. When he returns, show him the blueprints. Fax the blueprint to police HQ. I did not know why we would need to do that. Why not just go to the police station, which we did? Why would we need to do that? Where the fuck is the office? There it is. But it's... Huh? Okay. Sorry, I need to borrow your fax machine, apparently. Again, no one tells me that this is what you can use the fax machine for. Police, FBI, DMV. Police, you need to place something in the fax machine first. So I can fax it to anything. I'll fax Richard Cobb's name to police headquarters. Maybe they have something on him that will help. Or you could have just driven there, which you did. Good idea, Jake. Police. Can't wait till we get to the future where we have fax machines in our cars. Yeah, and an informant named Lee who eats lipsticks. That's a deep cut for you. Jackpot. Cop's got a rap sheet as long as your arm. Possibly even longer. We can even get a mugshot of him from Barry. It says here Cop hangs out with Follet. Follet is wanted for questioning about the National Guard armory burglary, which we still haven't solved several weeks into. That's where the 9mm A&G ammo came from. The pieces are starting to fit, Jake. Didn't we let everyone go who was involved in that? Where do we go from here? We need to see if we can find anybody who knows anything about Cobb. Let's nose around town and see what we can stir up. I'm right behind you, Jake. Again, is this... First of all, that's an amazing booty on that dude in the beige pants. But second, isn't all of this something that should have been done 10 to 15 years ago when the murders were committed? This is not... None of this is new information. I mean... It boggles my mind that no one thought to check Jake's dad's computer as part of the murder investigation. Like, they don't do that? Okay. Also, do you know anything about this beetle sitting over here, dude? Also, what happened to Jake's neck? What? Hang on. Dude, what is... Am I seeing this right? Like, this is the window. The window is going into his neck, and then his gut sort of hangs out like that, and then he's sort of hunched over. Is what? What is happening? Wait, if I move, does he... Oh, it's his shirt. Oh, his shirt was blending into the picture. Oh, I see. When you stand like here, it just looks like this. Oh my god. File was password protected. Police was not able to crack the password protected. But it was his wife's name. I mean, if this dweeb can hack it, I mean, they have specialists. And this was 1993, and his computer... Wait a minute. So this game takes place in 1993. And I keep saying 10 to 15 years because obviously he was a kid when his parents were murdered, and then he went through police academy, and now he's a police officer, and the timeline's a little messed up. The opening cinematic told us exactly how long, but I can't remember because my fucking memory is useless. But that means Dad's computer was at least like 10 to 15 years old. Did we even have password protected files like back in... Shit, what would that have been? Like 79? Like late 70s? 1993? 1983? Like mid 70s, mid to late 70s. That's not a desktop computer? Wait, the timeline is all fucked up here. Unless this takes place in the future. It wouldn't even be a color screen. No, it wouldn't even be a personal computer. You did not have personal computers in 1975 or whatever. The 8088 was 1978. That is still, your regular ass beat cop would not have an 8088. Oh god, there's something like, and also, the dude, the perpetrator, drops a floppy disk or whatever outside of a bar, and policeman brings floppy disk home and puts it into his computer and copies the file over. Also, the computer looked fairly modern when we sat down next to it, and yeah, you had to be pretty rich to own a PC in the 80s, and this is like before that. The murder was apparently 1984. Is that a fact? Because this takes place in 1993. So, I mean, let's, for the benefit of the doubt, say that Jake here. Let's say that Jake here is like 22. So again, I'm not a math guy, but I mean, how fucking old would he have been? Like, he looked like early teen in that flashback. I'm just saying that is weird. Murdered in 1984. Okay, so he might have had his dad might have had like a computer, personal computer then, but still, that is fucked up. Anyway, side note. Climb in. Let's see what we can dig up. Yeah, but again, this thing has been out here for weeks. Are you not the slightest bit interested in what this thing is doing out here? I guess not. Also, I'm just gonna leave my fucking wheels here. Okay. And also, a floppy disk would be massive back then, like 1984. We're not talking like massive, but we're talking 5 1/4 inch floppies. You wouldn't be carrying that around in your pocket. We're not talking the cute, like, 3.5 inch floppies that everyone knows is the save icon. Now, we're talking like the big, actual floppy floppies. What do I know? Am I driving? This is not my car. Am I driving? Where am I going? I can exit the car. I can start the car. I'm driving. All right. Where am I fucking going? Let's go back to Tony's bar then. B drive. Yeah, everyone. I don't know about you, but it was pretty standard back in, like, when I started using IBM PCs. That must have been like 91, 92. My dad had a 286 or 386. Might have been earlier. I can't remember. No, because like we started with a Commodore 64, and it must have been like 91, 92 when we got our first IBM PC. But yeah, drive A was the 3.5 inch drive, and drive B was the 5 1/4 inch floppy. And that's how it was for like a good, like, 3 or 4 years. I remember I had like the first computer I got, which was, I got that when I was 13 years old. Got my first, that was a 486. So yeah, time moved fast back then. Shit. But yeah, I got my 486 when I was 13 years old, and I specifically have, like, because my dad was like, he built his own shit. So when I got that, my dad knew, like, drive A is a 3.5 inch. Drive B is going to be a 5 1/4 inch, because we've got games for both and stuff like that. 70s was 8-inch floppies. This is the 3.5 inch was introduced in 1983, but late 80s PCs still had 5 1/4 inch. Yeah, you wouldn't be running around with 3.5 inch. We're playing a game. You received no response from the dude that I just drove here with a fucked up knee. Okay, but we're back to the bar of perverse destiny. Oh, he's just gonna stand out here? Alright, fine. What do we do now, Squire? I always try to talk to everyone. You never know what you might pick up. I did that when I was here the last time. Nothing fucking happened. Hello, I'm Jake Ryan. Pleased to meet you. I'm Tony the bartender. Trying to locate anyone who may have known... What? I'm trying to locate anyone who may have known a man by the name of Richard Cobb. Nope, can't help ya. He's Irish now for some reason. Richard Cobb used to frequent your bar about 10 years ago. I could have asked this 15 minutes ago when I was here without the dude next to me, but I didn't for some reason. I've been working this bar for the last 12 years and I don't know any Richard Cobb. My Irish accent is terrible, by the way. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Okie doke. Hello. The woman ignores you. What about the skiffle dude? The man at shuffleboard, sorry. Alright, so I guess it's back to bartending. You tried getting the bartender's attention, but he just ignores you. He's a pretty shitty bartender, I think. What's this now? His rap sheet. Here you go. I'm trying to locate some... Nope, can't help ya. But I got his photo right here. Wait a minute. Oh, we're supposed to show Lyle Foley's rap sheet for some reason. That's this thing, isn't it? That's useless here. Yeah, Richard Cobbett was the perpetrator. I know, right? I did not show him the rap sheet back. Have I soft locked myself? We got a safe game right here, so that's okay. I'm just gonna go back here and check real quick. So this is before. No, this is after we picked this shit up. So I show him this. Look, I got this rap sheet before I went down on the bike. Look at the head stamp on the stolen ammunition. Same stuff used on your folks. 9mm ANG. What else do you know? It was weird. The day of the murders was pretty ordinary. We weren't working on any cases that were serious enough to be deadly. A couple of days before your mom and dad were killed, we rousted some joker named Cobb down at Tony's bar. I could never link Cobb to the murders. We heard this, and then we pulled this previously, and so I think we just missed the fact that I don't think we got any new information out of that, other than he already said that the ammunition might match up. His name is on the computer file I found in my dad's stuff. Maybe a computer disk is what your dad picked up. Cobb dropped something outside Tony's bar, but I never found out what it was. This could be the break we needed. Oh, I completely forgot about the SC initials. SC. Should probably ask about that as well. It says the Cobb hangs out with Forêt Follet. Okay. So let's go. Let's do that again. Look at that fucking booty. I was like, it's his car, but we're driving for some reason. Okay, I guess we just do this again. Now we've got, hopefully, all the triggers we need. I don't know if that was required, but just in case. At least we don't have to use the police codes or anything yet. Here. Can't help ya. What's your name? Does it start with an S? Guess not. Can you guys hear that? The synth bass? Alec, yeah. Flash your badge? Yeah, flashing your badge in this game does nothing. Like, I can do this all day and... What? No, okay, you try getting the bartender's attention. I can show him pretty much anything, and it's going to do the same thing, isn't it? Showing people the badge does nothing. Usually does nothing. It usually just says, yeah, your ID photo looks a lot like you. That's the normal. That's the normal error message or whatever you say. Default message. Come on, Lyle, we're leaving. So what was that about? Oh, stop talking, did you? Hang on, is this a trigger like where you walk in, he tells you to go talk to people, you talk to people, and then you're supposed to talk to him again? Oh, wait, whoa. And I'm not interested in who you are. Now we get a talking animation. The woman ignores you. Do we mess with the jukebox? That was pointless. Was it just random that we got a portrait from her? Okay. They do seem to stir a little bit. Like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Her pants suddenly become much more articulate. Alright, you know what? Let's try a different location. Let's see if something else happens. Maybe we can get run over again. Oh, no rush, Lyle. It's like Cliffy from Space Quest 5. Just most leisurely walk of all time. What else has people to talk to? It's the alley cat. That's a bowling area. Show her the file again. Yep, I tried. No one cares about the folder. Lyle? Lyle? The manager around? No, he's off today. Lyle? Did he not come in here? Did he get lost on the way in? No, he's just out here. Come on, Jape, time's money. What do you want me to do? Also, I love that sound effect. And it's not really a car, it's more like the TARDIS. City Hall and jail. What would they know? Police department, marina. I guess not. Oh, do you know what? We can try and bribe him with the vouchers we have for a boat ride or something. Where were they? Hey, you like boats? No. Do you like boats? No. Do you like boats? No. Do you like driftwood? No. Do you like driftwood? No. Do you like driftwood? No. Can I smash your jukebox with driftwood? Or maybe this? Can I hook you? This appears to be the only location. Oh, I'm guessing this is the only location that he feels like coming into. Is the dude's photo on the wall? No. Nothing seems to be different about those. I'll bet she knows something, but the game is going to be very specific about what we actually... Why am I carrying my service revolver in handcuffs? Check the jail. If the booster's still in there, he may know something if he's been hanging out with cop. But there's no that whole thing about the drunk driver, which by the way was several weeks ago. I suppose we can go have a look at the jail. And after that is walkthrough time. No, Lyle's even in the car. I think. Do you guys have anything useful? Roberta? Ryan, haven't seen you for some time. I had a disagreement with a speeding motorist and lost. I'm fine now, though. Have you given any more thought to having dinner with me? Oh, no, I've been awfully busy. Yeah, you look busy. A body has to eat. You know what? Next time you have a romantic interaction, like you're trying to pick someone up or ask someone out to dinner, just stare them square in the eyes and go, a body has to eat. Fuck, can we screen grab this? That is just, oh no. Tried to screen grab and it went, oh god. Is my body all you're interested in? It needs to eat. This is what this is what a skinwalker would say on a first date. Did I just insert my foot in my mouth? A body needs foot. That depends on your answer to my question. These are aliens having a conversation. These are not real people. What I'm interested in is dinner with you and your body. It needs food. Its body needs to eat. You can call me Haley and I'll think about dinner. No, let's do that again. Hello, Miss McCoy. Hello. 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 Okay, can I ask Ken out on a date? What's up, Jim? Not much. How about you? Body needs to eat. Your neighbor there's driving me crazy. She is kind of a looker. Not having much luck break. She's right there. Just keep trying. Something's bound to give. Oh. Oh, okay. Andrew Tate, simmer down. Body needs me. How does it feel? Yeah, you know. Rap sheet? No? Blueprints? No. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Maybe Roberta knows. Yikes, Jim. Yeah, I know. Blueprint? Probably not. Can you tell me anything about these? Oh, I guess. This is a blueprint. Those are ledger pages. Where did it come from? Not my department. Try next door. That would be Hall of Records. Okay, but before we do that, rap sheet. Of no use. Of no use. Oh, so this is actually what we do. Can you tell us anything about these, Jimbo? Sorry, Pearson. Fresh out of fucks to give. Let's squeeze the old database and see what pops out. You're weird. Nothing on the ledger pages. He's just stabbing his desk. He's not typing on anything. You're in luck, Jake. That blueprint's pretty old, but it's still in here. Stuart Cox. There's your SC. Had them run through the county permit system about 10 years ago. Stuart Cox, the DA? That's Stuart Cox? The initials that should have been fucking easy to guess. I forgot all about Stuart Big Dick Cox, but one and the same, Jake. One in the same. A body needs to eat. Thanks, Jim. Thanks a lot. No problem. Okay, so yeah, so that's why people keep walking, because the DA let everyone go. The DA's in it with Forêt Follet and got your dad murdered. It's I call it. Do you like driftwood? No. Body needs to eat. Please, I hope someone clips that. Or screenshots it. We need to see that again. It's the best fucking pickup line of all time. I don't know if it's because it's 10 p.m. here and my brain's fried already, but that's just fucking funny. Oh, yeah, one and the same is the same. Like, okay, well, that's awful. We know that DA's involved. Did we go back to his office? Did we go to the police department? Did we check in with our superior? He's staying in the car. There's something. Wait a minute. Sorry, it's the perspective on the car. What? I'm not an artist, obviously. I'm not, but there's something off about the fender over here. Like that car is just tapering off into that. That's a 2D. That's a cardboard cutout of a car. Oh, Changus, don't worry. I can when the VOD is up, I can just screenshot that. Ow, my tailbone! I keep sinking into my chair. They put that grill up over the evidence locker after they saw what you did to Chester. That was not me. Come on, got things to do, Barry. All right. Do you like boats? Do you like driftwood? Do you like a hook? A body needs to eat. Some Sub-Zero shit. No, wait, sorry. No, some Scorpion. Mortal Kombat Scorpion shit. Come over here. A body needs to eat. I am gonna go out on a limb and suggest we did not need to go to the police station. No, I think we're good. I think it's walkthrough time. Huh? Police department. Head inside. Show cops rap sheet to Barry to get his mugshot. Oh, wait. Okay. Lyle did say something about we could get his mugshot. I thought he said we got his mugshot. Also, why would he have the mugshot? He's in charge of evidence. Jake, it's good to see you. How's the leg? I was just in here. Literally just 2 seconds ago. It's a lot better. I'll be glad when I can come back to work. Let's see the rap sheet. Cobb, got it right here. But you're the evidence dude. Are there seriously only like 4 people working at this precinct? Great, thanks, Barry. Mugshot of Richard Snowman Cobb. Whatever you say, pal. I guess we're going back to the bar and showing the photo. I thought the photo was in... Posted the screenshot on your community page on YT. Oh, wow, thank you. I didn't know I had a community page on YT. Or yeah, YouTube, obviously. There's a community. Yeah, there's a community. I know there's like I can make blog posty things on YouTube. I didn't know other people could leave shit on that page. That's kind of worrying, actually. Like people can just post whatever the fuck they want. That's slightly concerning, isn't it? Not you, obviously. I'm glad, Squiggly Pig, that you posted the screenshot. I'm just saying, like, can people go to anyone's YouTube channel and just leave pictures there? That seems like a hazard. Oh well. Yes, I'm on medical leave. I don't know. I don't know why. Apparently his leg is fine now. So I'm just gonna... I'm gonna save this again. Allow me a quick little detour back to this bit here where we do things. I just want to double check the dialogue because I think I'm being stupid. I just want to see what the dialogue says. Cobb's got a rap sheet as long as your arm. We can even get a mugshot off him from Barry. That is on me. That is on me. We did not do that. I did not do that. Wouldn't any evidence you acquire or progress you make in this, or any progress you make in this case, be inadmissible at this point because you're not on duty? That never seems to have bothered Jim Walls. You'll recall in Police Quest 2, where we went in a different jurisdiction, Sonny Bonds descends into a sewer without calling for backup, alone, corners the suspect in, the sewer control room somewhere, pops him full of lead, then climbs back out and says it was in self-defense. And Internal Affairs just doesn't give a shit. Like, inadmissible as evidence is the least of anyone's concerns with Jim Walls' heroes. Like, there's due process does not mean a fucking thing. The only thing that actually matters here are like taking laps around your police cruiser to make sure it doesn't have a flat tire, and stuff like radio codes and all that sort of shit. Like, the most nitty gritty procedure, like rank and file stuff, but actually upholding the law, the things police officers are actually supposed to do, none of that matters in the slightest in Jim Walls' games. Proper procedure for like writing a ticket or not getting undressed in the middle of the street, which you can do in Police Quest 1. All that sort of shit is punishable by death. But due process and the law, there's wiggle room, and a lot of wiggle room. Anyway, let's go back to the bar of perverse delights. A body needs to eat. Take a look at this mugshot. You sure you've never seen this man, Richard Cobb, before? As a matter of fact, I have. Okay. But now he's ignoring me. Do I show him the picture again? Can you tell me anything about it? This fucking guy. I think he's dipping in behind the bar, if you know what I mean. Well, I never knew him as Richard Cobb, only a snowman. He comes in here now and again and orders a beer with sauerkraut and pickled eggs. Phew, after 10 minutes I can smell him from one end of the bar to the other. Is there anyone else around that might know him? Sure, Kate Pritchard's her name. You're in luck, she just happens to be sitting down at the end of the bar. Hey Kate, talk to this guy, will ya? Oh, now we get to actually talk to her. The woman just ignores you. Okay, we'll flash this then. Do you know this man? Maybe, maybe not. What's he tell you anyway? I gotta stop doing the accent. Maybe she's Scottish. Can't do it. Can't do a Scottish accent without going real deep in the throat. That is just terrible. I'm sorry. I'm checking a few loose ends in this case that, in my opinion, were not sufficiently investigated. This is your problem now, apparently. Hey, big boy, I don't know you from Adam. Go bother someone else. Well, how does this look? Finally, we get to use this. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm a police officer. My name's Jake Ryan, which doesn't sound like a bad Steven Seagal main character name. Oh, well, I'm Kate Pritchard. Do you know a man by the name of Richard Cobb? Do I know him? Oh, I know him all right. We were very close once. I once stood in an elevator. Wait a minute, Harry Druid says I'm from Scotland. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, I keep thinking of Richard Cobbett as well. This is just... Why are you asking about Dick anyway? I'm retracing the circumstances of a couple of murders. The killers were never brought to justice. I will say my Scottish accent is slightly better than my Irish, but that's not saying a lot. I'm hoping to uncover something, anything that may have been overlooked. I'm having a hard time paying attention to the dialogue because now I'm just thinking about accents. Good luck, pal. If Richard's involved, you won't be able to do anything about it. He's too well connected. You wipe that smile off your fucking face, man. Give me a break, man. Can't you think of anything that might help anybody your boyfriend knew at the time who might still be in the area? That was a run-on sentence. Quietly, Kate Pritchard searches her memory. It's in this tumbler somewhere. Oh yes, there is one guy that Richard's been hanging around with lately. Give me a name, Mrs. Pritchard. I really need a name. Grab her by the fucking collar. I don't know his name, mister. He's just some filthy little worm that Dick meets here once in a while. Is he the district attorney? Dick calls him Weasel. That's the only name I know him by. Kate pauses as she writes something down on a bar napkin. Milk. Smokes. She's writing down her fucking shopping list. Last I heard, he was working at the bowling alley. Oh, finally. The Weasel. I think we could have remembered that. Thank you very much. Big help. I hope that name helps, but who knows if the little slime is even still around. So I missed it. Was it ex-boyfriend or current boyfriend? If it's current boyfriend, why is she helping us? Body needs. Alright, it's off to the bowling alley. Let's see. Anytime now, Lyle. These are some short names, by the way. These are some very generic names. We got, excuse me. We got Jake, whose dad was Jack, and his dad was John, and his mom was Jackie. This is Lyle. And the dude we're chasing is Richard. And it's just, these are extremely common names, and they all jumble together in my head, especially the Jake, John, Jackie thing. I don't know. My brain does not cope with that. Jim Wallace is serious. Yeah, his name is, by the way, that just dawned on me. We've got Jim, Jake, Jack, and Jari, and Jara, Jackie, and Giant, and John, and Dingle. I was, what the fuck? Oh, God. Body needs to eat. Bowling alley. Oh yeah, and the city's named Jackson. That's absolutely right. This was written by Jim. It stars Jake. His dad was John. His mom was Jackie. It takes place in Jackson, and this is Lyle. If this dude's name is Judah or Jimmy, I will absolutely lose my shit. Are you the manager? That's me. Eugene's the name. That is damn close to Jimmy. Want to bowl a couple of lines? Want to do a couple of lines? No thanks, Eugene. Let me know if I can do something. Well, there's a lot of things you can do for me. First of all, have you seen this boy? Oh, that mugshot would be useless. I see. Kate Pritchard wrote Weasel on this napkin because you can't remember. Take a look. Does the name Weasel mean anything to you? I think you could have asked him that without showing him a cocktail napkin that says Weasel. Because if he doesn't, if you got the wrong guy, that is a very weird thing to do. Come on, man. I got work to do. I'd really appreciate your help. Are you involved with any racketeering or illegal business? Did you kill my dad? We've got tons of questions. People in hell want ice water. Can we make like motivational posters with quotes from this game? A body needs to eat. People in hell want ice water. I gotta go back and check some of the VODs because I'll bet there's more quotes like this that I just wasn't aware of at the time. My God. People in hell want ice water. A body needs to eat. Rent a lane or take a walk. That one might actually work as well. Oh my God. No AI, please, but my God. Please, motivational posters with quotes from this game. That's an ugly ass looking 7. I'm sorry. Merch ideas. I've actually been thinking, would anyone buy SQH merch if it existed? Because I don't have like a Zazzle anymore. I used to have like a Zazzle shop, and I had some t-shirts and a beer warmer, and I know exactly one guy who bought a beer warmer and a t-shirt, I think, and that was Michael, and he's one of my good friends, so that doesn't really count as business in a sense. Would anyone like I was thinking like you could make a t-shirt that says "Off We Fuck," but no one would wear that because there's a swear word on it. Beer warmer. Yeah, one of those like foam things. He made some for Error 47 as well. We sold them at the gig last year in Portland. I have a couple of those in my car. You would get a t-shirt and a mug. All right. Well, I have to ask Mark Crow if he'll let me put my alien avatar on a t-shirt. I mean, I'm already using it everywhere else, but technically he drew it, so he should. He called them koozies. That's one constant away from being schoolyard talk. Alien plushie. I don't think I can do plushies, man. This is gonna be some overpriced, like Shopify kind of bullshit, or whatever those things are called. What's a good? Does anyone have a good outlet? Please leave that on my Discord or somewhere, or apparently my YouTube community page. If there's a good place where you can do relatively cheap merchandise. I'm gonna put it up for as little as I can. Like, no real profit or anything. Just the lowest price it'll let me. I just like the idea of people walking around with merch. People in hell want ice water coats. Yes. and a bib, like a bib or a napkin that says a body needs to eat. Oh, and a Lee Wants Lipstick t-shirt. Oh, Ubu Market. That sounds awful, but I'm interested. Yeah, female lipstick. Yeah, leave me some links in the SQH Discord. Places that'll let you design t-shirts, but they'll do the shipping and handling and shit like that. Excuse me. Features mostly VTubers. Oh, that's technically me. Discord. Oh, you want a Discord link? Hang on. Oh, maybe Changus can help you out there. Changus, can you post the invite? It's in like every video description I've ever done. Wait, don't I have a Discord? I think I had a restream Discord. Oh fuck it. Never mind. I get it on the tube. Thanks. Where the hell were we? For what it's worth, I read somewhere on the internet that Shopify was a company and he was happy to not be doing business with those going forward. Yeah, I think Shopify is a plugin, a website plugin. I don't think it's an actual storefront thing. I used to have Zazzle, which I think is terribly overpriced. I don't know. Weasel. Do you like boats? Do you like fish hooks? Do you like driftwood? Do you like blueprints? Do you like mugshots? Now. Don't show confidential files to everyone. What about those fucking... Okay, photo. The mugshot would be useless. No, it wouldn't. Here, try this again. Let me know if I can do something for you. Okay, Weasel. Grimy fingerprints. Jake. Lyle, whatever the fuck. You can think of nothing significant to say. Redbubble is popular but more expensive. Alright, I'll look into this later, okay? I promise I will, because I've been thinking about that for a long time. But I was like, no one's gonna fucking buy a t-shirt with SQH stuff on it. I'm kind of stumped here, actually. So... Lyle leaves. You could add the Discord link to the rotation messages. I thought I did, actually. I used to. Let's see here. Restream. Give me a sec. Reply commands. Enable chat timers. Command. Exclamation mark Discord should give you a Discord link. Chat timers are on. Repeat with timer. Command Discord. That should work. I don't know why it didn't. Did it? Did it really not? Okay, how do I want my chat back. Can I have my chat back, please? Back to chat. Okay. Didn't for me. Okay, what happens if I do it? Join the nerds on the Discord. Wait, did I? Oh, so I can do it. No one else can. Oh, that's fucking wild. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that's weird. Also, we don't have a proper Discord like invite link because you need like 1 million boosts for that. Who gives a shit? Anyway, there it is. And Check is already pasted in, so that's fine. Thanks. What the fuck are we doing? So, he works at the bowling alley, and that gave us nothing. Okay. Walked in. I just closed the door in Lyle's face. He walks over to the coffee machine because obviously that's his #1 priority. I talked to the ATF. They don't think we have enough to warrant an investigation. It looks like we're on our own. Something we probably should have done 15 years ago. How about we send that to the FBI or Weasel or... You're supposed to do something at the bowling alley, aren't you? Rather pay money for a lame or you flash him your badgie? He did ask if we wanted to do a lame. I don't think we have any money on us, but worth a shot. Wait, he came out from the driver's side. Was he in the back seat? Does he have like a little special chair he sits on? Don't really have any money, but we do have the badge. Show him the badge? Oh, yeah, we'll show him the badge. Really would appreciate any additional information you could give me. Why didn't you tell me this was official business? Follet works here. He's out back. There's literally a citywide manhunt out for this guy, and he works in the back of the bowling alley. Are you for fucking real? Like several weeks ago, Ken Allen in the briefing room was like, yeah, we gotta get this guy. He's like the #1 priority. Everyone, it's a top coat, like red alert, everyone on their toes, fingernails, tips, and feet, and back heels, and everything. Find this Foley guy. He robs banks and armored vaults and kidnaps children, whatever you got. Kicks puppies. Fucking do that. No one bothered to ask the dweeb at the bowling alley. He's out back behind the tripwire connected to the array of shotguns. Right, that was Police Quest 2. The tripwire and the shotgun. Foley? Forced Foley? Forêt Foley? Is that the Weasel's real name? Yeah, he's in back right now. First of all, this guy has very distracting green eyes. Second, I cannot believe. Why, and he looks depressed when he walks. Hey, Foley, someone to see you. He's gonna do a runner. I mean, I just know he is. But what the fuck? He seemed fine to me. I thought he was a different Foley. I'm sure it's Follett, but are you Forêt Foley? Maybe. Who wants to? Surely that's like an engineer at Facebook or something. That's what the fuck? I'm a police officer. Jake Ryan's my name. Absolutely does not sound like any generic 80s cop name at all. It's like that episode of Red Dwarf where they wake up and Crichton thinks he's an officer named Jake Bullet. Cybernautics. That's traffic control. Sorry, anything with red dwarf sets me spiraling. Go jump in a lake. Motivational poster. Excuse me, I don't think you heard me. Talk all you want, man. You ain't got nothing on me. Meanwhile, his boss is just chain smoking over here. Yes, we do have something on you, in fact. Yes, we do have something on you, in fact. Yes, we do have something on you, in fact. Yes, we do have something on you, in fact. We got nothing on you. Oh, we do have this. Look, Foley, you can talk to me here and we can go downtown. It's up to you. Again, you're not on duty. So there's that whole thing again. What do you want to know? Well, you've been implicated in the Strathmore National Guard Armory burglary. Strathmore. Whoa, you ain't gonna pin that on me. Then give me another name. I ain't got a name. Take him downtown, Lyle. No, wait, Snake. That's all I know. Some guy named Nico the Snake. Where do I find this snake? Well, he usually hangs from ceilings. Isn't that what Solid Snake does? Sorry, I've never played the Metal Gear Solid games. All I know is... Sorry, I was trying to do a funny. I only met it once. Come on, Foley. I don't have all day. That rhymes. Okay, Snake's been letting me stay in his trailer next to the Bikini Hut. Down by the Bikini Hut, that's all I know. Thanks, Mr. Foley. You've been a big help. There's still a warrant out for you. Take him out and put him in the car. You got it, Jake. I'll take him in after we check out his story. Hey, well, can it, Foley. When you run with the big dogs, you're gonna get bit. Motivational poster. Body needs to eat. Get him out of here, Lyle. Okay, go. Thank you. You can go back to smoking that joint of yours. Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. Snake hides in boxes. Okay, I'll remember that next time. No, I won't. Wait, did you put him in the car? Shouldn't you be in the car? Okay. We should go to the jail. You should get out and put this guy in jail. Maybe we should go to the police station, actually. He hasn't been charged with anything yet. Police station? There. No? So anyway, there's a suspect outside in an unmarked police car. Not even an unmarked police car. And someone got things to do. Okay. All we got was a name. Did I blink and miss? Oh, the trailer, obviously. Do we just go to the trailer? Yeah, we just came by to say hi to Barry. Back to the hut. Where's the hut? Where's the hut? I saw it just a second ago, and there it is. Well, actually, it needs to... Do we draw our guns? I guess we don't knock. Do we go inside the Bikini Hut? Do we go through the trash? A new paint job would help, but you don't have the time. Do we hook it? Do we open our trunk? Because trunks always work. No, we do not. Almost 150 people watching. It says 135 here. But I'm... Hello, everyone. That's a lovely shade of pink for a house, by the way. No joke. This is the door to the... Thank you. A dilapidated old trailer. Door to the trailer. Can we open the trailer? It's locked. Do we have a lockpick? Or how about we just ask the dude? He's literally in there. We didn't drop him off or anything. And Lyle has nothing to say, and we don't hook it. What can we use to lockpick? Do we just flash our badge and it opens automatically? For real? So I guess we don't go here? I guess it's walkthrough time. Fuck this. Alley Cat, head inside, talk to Eugene, show him your badge and the napkin, talk to Follet, show him his rap sheet. After Lyle takes him outside, talk to the manager again. Okay. I guess that's technically on me as well, but sorry, we're gonna go back to your work. We forgot something. Yes, Pickle Dog, there's no usable hotspot in this screen or in any screen. It's the bare minimum of writing. Like do you know anything more about Follet? I just dropped him off at some trailer once, that's all. Did Follet keep any of his personal belongings here? I don't know. I guess I can check the back in case he did. Look at that depressed walk cycle. Only thing back there is this key. It ain't mine. Thank you for checking. I'll take the key if it's all right with you. Sure. Like I said, it ain't mine. I'm just kidding. I love giving out my staff's personal belongings, and now no one's watching the fucking counter. Yes, he looks very mopey. Okay. By the way, have you noticed the door opening sounds like this slight little whoosh? It almost sounds like a Star Trek door. Like you can barely hear it. Anyway, off we fuck. Back to the trailer. That ignition sound is so good. Alright, now we save. Did he just knock first? That's a temp save. Something's gonna jump out at us. Alright. Newspaper. Old news you've read before. I didn't know you could read. Snake needs to take out his trash. How about we do it for him? The trash can contains nothing of importance. You can divine that from like 2 feet away. Small bunk. 12-inch RC with custom antenna. Saucepan contains mold. We shall have that. Half empty bottle of scotch. Frying pan contains the remnants of an old meal. This is the most detailed writing of the entire game. Like there's more than 2 or 3 active hotspots in this room. This is the most interactive location so far. This one hangs crazily on its hinges. These are just simple cupboards. I will move the door enough to see that there's nothing behind it. I will drink the scotch. Getting drunk won't help you solve this case, no, but it might make it more bearable. I will look through the dishes. I will look in the pan. I will go through his drawers. You can't open it. Can't look under the sink either. Dishwasher's broken. Can't turn on the TV. Can't get in bed. I'm not gonna take a nap. What is up with this misshapen thing back here? Oh, is that a boot? You take a closer look at the boots without wearing gloves or anything. Okay. Is this going to be the same shit it pulled on us back at the when we pulled over those 2 guys, the pretty fly for a white guy guys, where if you don't match it to something and then just pick it up, then you've missed out on some important trigger? This boot has an orthopedic lift built into the sole and heel. The sight of the orthopedic lift triggers a nearly forgotten memory. It's flashback time. Jake, hide in the closet. Jake, hide in the closet. Don't make me ask you again. Hide in the closet. Um, the close-up had his hands down, like here, like he was holding his hands down, and the other one had his gun drawn. I think his memory's a little more faulty than he wants to admit. Thank you for the donation, Garrett. I'm assuming that's Garrett in Leedsby. Thanks a lot for the entertainment and all the effort you put into the live streams and your videos. Thank you very much. Effort is a strong word, but I will absolutely take it. Thank you. Orthopedic lift. Does it say anything about that in his rap sheet or whatever? Yeah, I have to do this because the game screwed me over the last time I did this. I'm just gonna use everything on it, just to be absolutely sure. This is one of those games where you can't accident like King's Quest V, you can't accidentally use something on something and then it's gone forever and you've now soft locked yourself. It's not like King's Quest V where you can eat the pie before you throw it at the Yeti or some shit like that. This is the exact opposite. You can't like fuck up inventory wise. You have to use the inventory items on everything just to see if something happens. Apparently, nothing happens here. Carefully examine the boot. Ooh, ooh, oh, hello. The heel of the boot looks a little strange. We shall pop it. Is it drugs? Please tell me it's drugs. Oh, it's paper. Fine. I'll pick it up. Can I put the boot down now? I'm going to put the boot down now. We have a temp save. That's not it. This is a very confusing inventory. That is it. The notes, initialed SC, is a list of dates for arms shipment from a Marblehead Island warehouse. So now we know the island. And that's the district attorney. I can't believe we haven't made a bigger deal of that yet. This is evidence. We should go hand it in like a big boy. But we're not going to. I will bet you anything. That's the only thing we have to pick up in this room. Have you found anything? I think there's more in there. Maybe I'd better take another look. Oh, well, I'm glad he could... See, it's locked. I'm glad he could sort of divine that he wasn't quite finished in there. Table and benches are surprisingly clean. Couch is grimy. What about the other boots? There's 2 boots. Oh, no, we're doing this thing again. Window stuck shut. Trash. The books are all pornographic. But Jake has no time for those sorts of shenanigans. Well, what else do you fucking want me to do? I tried emptying the dishes and the sink. Small battered couch. Do I move the couch? Couch feels grimy. The newspapers are from last week. Is the table different from the rest of the thing? Because I was going to check under the table, but they are surprisingly clean. This doesn't look like it can be picked up. It's part of the background. Can't open these for some reason. Can I hook them? Is the look message? They appear to be painted shut. A likely story. Window. Cupboard. Look under the bed. I tried. The rug is dirty and packed. Okay, so now we're looking at the rug instead. I tried using the bed and it was, well, there's a pillow. No? Oh, that's just nothing. And if you use that, he says, I don't have time for a nap, which is not really what I expected him to do, but all right. Behind the painting. Where do you see a painting? That's supposed to be a window. Okay. Let me just walk through it. What? This Look at the small box on top of the cupboard. Oh, I did not see that. Okay, that is actually that again. I'll take the L on that one. I did not see that, and that is fairly obvious. That I would not call that a pixel hunt at all. You decide to take a closer look at the box. I thought that's very high up. Every time an adventure game hero says it's too high, I can't reach it, and you're supposed to fuck off and do something. Um, it's just showing this shot from Blue Force. Also, you would think I am carrying around this large ass hook. Like you could have put a puzzle in there that would have been very, very simple. Use hook on box to retrieve box. But no, that's Tex Murphy levels of hiding. Oh, dude, Tex Murphy would have put it like up against the wall behind the bed, and you would have to move something in order to see it. All right, what's this shit now? 9 millimeter ANGs. Luger. The ammunition will be an important piece of evidence. Probably shouldn't fondle it. Should I have compared it to someone? Should I have compared it to a summer's day? Possibly not. I took Follet down to the station and turned him over to Sutter while you were poking around. I was quick. I was out here like 10 seconds ago. Find anything, kid? Sure did, Lyle. A schedule of arms shipments out of Marblehead Island with the initials SC and some of the 9mm ANG ammo. The schedule even mentions Future Wave by name. That was the yacht where we interrupted the bearded man. You hit the jackpot, Jake. That's the break we've needed. That we obviously could have gotten 15 years ago if we'd been the slightest bit interested in actually doing our jobs. Let's get back to the office. I'll see what I can do tomorrow to get the ATF in on this case. They'll be so ATF, they'll DTF. You check out Marblehead Island. Partner. Partner? You mean it? Oh gosh, say it ain't so. Why not? Your name's already on the stationery. Thanks, Lyle. I'll check in with you after I check out the island. You get home and have some rest. I'll see you tomorrow afternoon after everyone's dead. Obviously, this is when shit goes sideways anyway. Are they gonna kiss? Fucking look like it. Alright. Back on ye bike. Future Wave sounds like a cool music sound. It does. Or it's just it's the album title of an album I really want to listen to. What on earth is ANG ammo? Apparently Luger ammo. It's a German pistol. What do I do now? Do I go back to grandma? Yes, I do. The next day. All right, we're on day 3, and I think this might be as good a time as any to call it another gun. All right. The walkthrough is like literally the bottom of the screen says day 3. Here, I'll show you. So this is the walkthrough I've been looking at. You see, the bottom here says day 3. So I haven't spoiled anything that happens on day 3, and I will now close the walkthrough. I still have this thing open, but I don't think we need the police radio codes anymore because we are completely on our own now. And I do believe I will quit the game at this point. Oh my god, even my voice is going. Holy shit. Ah. Thank you to the 134 people who were watching this. Holy shit. Yeah, so any merch ideas, fucking go for it. I think t-shirts and coffee cup or something. But like, oh god, we have so many stupid memes. It's gonna be hard to choose. I'm gonna check with Mark Crow and see if he's okay with me putting the SQH avatar on merch. But even if not, I think the logo still counts. Fuck it, I'll find out. Um, yeah. Cheers, everyone. Thank you. Hope next time we can do some Minecraft or something again over the week. Yeah, we still have our the SQH Minecraft team goes camping, or SQH Discord goes camping. We Our buddy Epic Potato Fiend has set up a Minecraft survival server, and the idea was last weekend we should have done it. I was too tired. The idea was that um, this previous weekend that we just came out of, we were supposed to do it, and I never got around to it. At some point, we will go camping in a survival server. Like nuke the server to zero, everyone starts from scratch, and it'll be like just watch SQH fail utterly at playing Minecraft, and his team has to carry him the entire way. That would be fun. Um, oh, Garrett says, when will you continue? Unfortunately, I can't say. I wish I could. I wish I could say, "Oh, I stream live on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays," or whatever. Um, I simply can't. I tried keeping a schedule once, and it's not possible for me. Um, yeah, it's a whole thing. Chronic fatigue syndrome means that you can't really decide what days you feel up for it or not. It's sort of your body decides that for you. So whenever I feel like it, and whenever the rest of my body feels like it is when I will continue. So sorry, I can't give you a better answer than that. I am like the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, no one expects an SQH stream. Oh, it's got a plastic smell to it. At the bottom there. Smell and taste as well. So I don't think I can put like Sierra characters or even like Blue Force characters and shit like that on merch. I think that is technically a copyright infringement. I don't think I can put like Roger Wilco on a shirt. I don't think I could put like um, even Jake Ryan's stupid face on a shirt. I mean, I'd love to put like Lee munching on a lipstick on a shirt. Again, I don't think I should put screenshots from games that I don't have the copyright to on shirts. So that limits the kind of merch that I could like get away with. I think it would be just like uh yeah, so Matt is asking about the alien design. That's not mine either. Mark Crow drew that. Um and he drew it for me, so but I don't think he like gave me the ownership of it. That's why I said I'm gonna check with Mark to see if I can put the alien avatar on a t-shirt. That would be fun. Um I do have uh I do have a logo, it's like the StarCon logo with the little alien dude inside, and I used to have that on, like, the t-shirt mugs. I mentioned the Zazzle shop I had earlier. I had that on it, but that was, like, years and years ago, and I didn't really understand, like, proper conduct, I suppose. So these days, I would be a little more wary of putting stuff that I don't own onto things that other people can buy, even though I'm gonna put them up so there's technically no profit in it. I just wanna see people wearing shirts. I'm not planning to make any money off of this, but still. Um, so yeah, I'd be a little worried, about that. So the Grand Theft Auto Bot says the name might be iffy. Yeah, Space Quest Historian. I really have painted myself into a corner with that, haven't I? I honestly wish that I hadn't that I'd rebranded earlier or something like that I wouldn't be stuck with Space Quest in the name. Also because it kind of paints my channel into a corner of sorts, but here we are. I arrogantly said I was the Space Quest historian back when I was 15 years old, like in 1995, writing for Jess's virtual broom closet site, and it just stuck. And then I started YouTube thinking no one would ever fucking watch it. So what's the point in changing the name? Yeah, there you go. That's why I'm the Space Quest historian. I'm not even a historian. Drop trial, fan contest. Yeah, right. I mean, I'd love to see it, but let's be real. Uh, no one is going to draw fan art and let me put it on a t-shirt to sell to other people. That's just not gonna happen. Um, Garrett says, "Is that Mark Crow as in one of the two guys from Andromeda?" Yes, yes. Mark Crow, the guy from Andromeda, uh, drew my alien avatar. And that's why I've been using it for ages and ages and ages, since 2016, I believe, which is when Space Venture was announced, and he drew that avatar for me back then, and I've been using it ever since. But I've been using it like on my YouTube channel and on like my social media profiles and such. I've never tried to actually. Well, that's not true. See, I was gonna say I've never tried to make money off of it. That's not true. I did have that Zazzle shop where I sold where it had the alien logo on it or the alien avatar on it. That's not something I would do nowadays. Now I would actually ask him if that's okay. But then again, back when I had that Zazzle shop, no one knew it existed. Like again, there's like one person who bought it, and that was my friend Michael. It's like he bought a shirt. That was it. Um, but yeah, that is absolutely that's Mark Crow. He drew that thing. So, what who was it that said, oh yeah, Stu's gaming review. So the Adventure Game Hotspot, we have this little private Discord where we, the creators talk to each other, and Stu's game reviews recently joined the network, and he said that when he came upon my channel the first time, he was put off by how ugly the avatar was, and didn't bother watching the content because he was just like, nope, nope, that green dude, peace out, fuck it, not watching any of that. um, we could probably get away with Wilco Webb's Roger Stinker emote. Oh, yo, you mean the he drew some pixel arts SQ8 stuff. So yeah, that'd be great. I mean, Chameleon Cat, if you want to draw something that I can put on a t-shirt and that you have no problem being sold, again, no profit from me. Uh, but still, I mean, that is a bad deal for you, to be honest. No fan art as a budget thing or no fan art as a personal choice. I just think no one would bother drawing fan art of me. The only one is Wilco Webb draws me all the time, but I've known Wilco Webb since, yeah, since like 1995, 96. So it's like I've known Kevin forever. And he drew the Pixel SQH avatar, and um, but the Pixel SQH avatar is based on the drawing that Mark Crow did. It's not hard for me to ask Mark Crow if it's okay. I'll see him in Portland later this year anyway. He's going to be on the Space Quiz panel that I'm on. By the way, did I mention I'll be at Portland Retro Game Expo and Adventure X? But there's a Space Quiz panel at Portland Retro Game Expo in October. Yours truly moderating. So I'll see Mark there, and I can ask him there, but I can also just email him because he actually replies to me. Cool. I actually emailed him not long ago because little story about Space Quest 2. So the genetically engineered life insurance salesman, that whole plot was based off of something that actually happened in real life. I remember Scott Murphy telling me that the reason why they had that whole life insurance salesman thing was because, and this is the part I had to email Mark Crow about, one of them, one of those two, had a run in with an extremely persistent insurance salesman in real life that would not leave them alone, that kept coming around the house, kept knocking on the door, kept bothering them at all hours of the day and stuff like that. And so, which almost drove them insane. So that was why they had life insurance salesmen as like a psychological weapon of immense torture in Space Quest 2, because that actually happened in real life. The thing I wrote Mark about is I couldn't remember if it was Scott or Mark that it happened to. And Mark got back to me and said um, that he had a run-in with a insurance salesman that kept coming around the house, and the only way he made them go away was that he gave them Scott's address. So, so the answer is technically both. Oh my god. I love these little stories. I love it. Do you know that Mark Crow drew the original Sierra logo? You know, the half dome thing? Sierra, like the one they used throughout all their classic games, like from like, yeah, the classic Sierra Online logo. Back, not online systems, but when they became like officially Sierra Online. So that logo you see at the start of every Sierra game, you know, from the 90s and onwards, is Mark Crow. Do you know the reason why he drew that logo? He mentioned when I was in at the fanfare in Tacoma a couple of years ago, uh, Mark and Chris Pope and Tyler Drinkard from the Space Venture team took a handful of us out for tacos, which was fucking awesome. And Mark told me the story of first of all, I didn't know he drew the logo. I did know that Ken Allen wrote the fanfare that you've heard in every Sierra game. That's his composition, but I didn't know Mark drew the logo. And the reason he did was back early when they rebranded to Sierra Online instead of Online Systems. You mentioned that in one of your videos? Probably did, but I feel like telling the story anyway. Um, the reason he did it, Sierra hired this marketing team, this, hotshots, to come up with a new logo because they were rebranding to Sierra Online. And the marketing team came back with this fucking awful logo, which was apparently was just like a circle with a triangle inside or something that like really dead simple, something someone could have drawn on a napkin like over lunch, right? And they came back and said, here's the new logo. And Mark and Ken were looking at it and they were like, this is bullshit. And so Mark went off and like in the span of an afternoon just drew up the Sierra logo because he was like, I can do better than that. And I'm gonna show Ken I can do better than that. So he went off and drew it up in like an afternoon, came back and said, this is a proper fucking logo. And they've been using that and they used that from that point on. So that marketing team was fired like immediately. Tacoma mentioned, yeah. Yeah, the adventure game fanfare a few years ago in Tacoma, Washington. That was a very, very fun time. They had the Sierra reunion there. Like, everyone was there. You'd walk down the main like, the main hall of the convention, and you'd go, "Oh, there's Lorelei Shannon. Oh, shit, Jane Jensen's over there." That's like and Ken Williams and Roberta Williams are just standing there signing autographs in the corner. That was fucking bizarre. And Laurie and Corey Cole were mingling around. It was, yeah, that was fun. We lived in an Airbnb like 10 minutes away, like a 10-minute walk away from the convention center. And I will say this for Tacoma, it is an interesting place. We were woken up to the sound of gunfire one morning. It's it was a bit of a sketchy place, but the convention was fucking brilliant. Garrett says, "Did one of them also order something for free and then get chased by repo people?" Oh, you mean the Terror Beast mating whistle? No, that's just them having a goof. But yeah, the insurance because one of the things about like Space Quest is um that most of the actual plots in the Space Quest games are very serious. Like Space Quest 1, your world is in danger, star generator, all this sort of shit. Space Quest 3, rescue your creators or you get wiped from existence. It's a bit meta, but you get where I'm going. Space Quest 4, your entire world goes to shit if you don't travel back and forth in time to save anything. Space Quest 5, there's a big ecological disaster on its way. People are being mutated. It's all very serious and horrible. And then you've got Roger trying to save it. That's the joke. He's in a situation he doesn't want to be in. Cataclysmic events are happening all around him, and he's probably the least qualified to take care of it. That's the joke. But Space Quest 2 is sort of the outlier because genetically engineered life insurance salesman, that sounds a bit goofy. What do you think about it? Actually being hounded by people who just won't go away and won't take no for an answer is psychological warfare. That's pretty horrifying. But the minute you see genetically engineered life insurance salesman, that's a Douglas Adams thing, right? That's goofy. So Space Quest 2 is kind of the outlier in all of those games that have very serious plots with comedic elements to them. Space Quest 2 is the only one where the plot seems kind of silly. So I had to ask why that was. Um, yeah. And that's Toast Point says that's Tacoma with the gunfire and everything. That was fun. It was a fun Airbnb. Um, oh shit. Oh, that was such a good time. When we arrived, this I'm just gonna tell another story for when we arrived. Michael, the guy who bought the only beer warmer and shirt back when I had a Zazzle shop, he stayed at the Airbnb with us. He was the first to arrive, and he's from Australia. So what he apparently likes to do when he goes a place he hasn't been before is just take a walk around the block and get acclimatized and get to know his surroundings. And there was a lot of homeless camps around, and it was kind of a skeevy neighborhood. And he was rounding a corner, and this police car was driving down towards him and went past him. And then he heard the tires squeal, and the police car backed up right next to him and stopped and rolled the windows down. And the police officer inside asked Michael, "What are you doing here?" And he said, I'm a tourist. I just got here, Australian accent and everything." And the police officer just paused for a moment, and he said, "That direction you're going in, turn around right now and head back the way you came right now." And that was it. He just rolled the window up and then drove off. Welcome to the neighborhood, asshole. Wow. Yeah, fun times. Anyway, as you can probably tell from my voice, it's getting a bit late, so I should probably fuck off and do something else. Right. Hope to see you guys when I do this next time. Sorry I can't give an accurate actual time for when I will, but hopefully soon, because we have to get through this game. Gotta we got videos to do. So anyway, where's the stop button? Stop streaming. It's over there. Cheers. Have a good time. A body needs to eat. Best pickup line ever. Andrew Tate, eat your fucking heart out. Good night, everyone.